What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. So we got the leaked behind the gloves AJ vs Dubois face to face, and it all kicks off. AJ licks the chair, spark off Daniel Dubois' dome, allegedly. That's what AJ was hoping he'd do if he was hard, but he ain't like that. Come on, man, you a talker. Stop, AJ. Anyway, let's get to it here. I'm not going to make it too big. You can find it on Instagram, find it anywhere, but obviously the copyright devils, they'll be out there. The copyright Elisha Kellers, they'll be doing too much, so it's one of them, 100%.
Honestly, speaking from the bottom of my heart, aside from belts and aside from it being him, I'm just ready to fight.
Both of you have said that as well. Both of you said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
But let's wait till the 21st.
Yeah, not in me in the middle.
If he wants to swing, go. Let's go now.
Sharp, relax. Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Relax.
If you want to go now, let's
Get
go.
a chair across your face. Don't disrespect.
No, you can't intimidate
Don't
me.
disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Daniel, don't
Who do you
disrespect.
think you are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me. Can't put this
No,
don't disrespect me on my life.
No,
It's okay. I want this little boy. Don't disrespect me, bro.
No.
Know who the this guy thinks he's cool.
No.
It's good. Take disrespect lightly, Dan.
It's good.
Daniel, don't take disrespect lightly, you know. Don't sit on the table telling me we can go now and do all of this and that. Try to call me out.
Right, can we call that a cut?
Yeah, we will.
Good. Are these
So, I mean, AJ, we know in the build-up to the second Usyk fight, he's been watching too many Don Corleone type videos. And, you know, like kind of watch yourself, respect me, like you're a big boss. AJ, yeah? If I was Dan, yeah, I'll say, hey, AJ, I brought Andy Ruiz in. We're working on that that side of the dome bopper for you. 100%. I got something for you to hold. You best believe it. Yeah, you AJ, you're not a mafia boss in the streets, and you're damn sure not a mafia boss in the ring. Yeah? You're just not. So forget about all that. You ain't living like that. You ain't ruthless like that. AJ gets out of his chair like he's really rugged like that. It's just kind of... Ooh. I wouldn't mind if he was... When has AJ ever showed you some dog when the bell goes? When that bell goes ding, 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 ling. When has he showed you some dog? He ain't showing you no dog. So don't be running your gums now like you got it like that. Like you need respect like that. When Ruiz bop you on the side of your head, that's the time to say, man, this guy need to respect me. I didn't see AJ throw one respecting punch after he got put down. He wasn't interested in Andy Ruiz respecting him. He was interested in self-preservation. He was running for his life against Ruiz in that first fight. And the second fight, with 6 months of preparation, he did even worse. He went in there and his butt just flapped. What can you expect about that? Mr. Blobby, a 300-pound man, hit you on the side of your head and knock you out and make you quit. In the first fight, in the second fight, you ain't come back to get yours. You didn't give Andy Ruiz nothing to hold. He was backpedaling. Yeah, so you don't command respect like that. That's what you don't do. Yeah? Anyway, let's go through the play-by-play. I want to break this down from the jump.
Honestly, speaking from the bottom of my heart, aside from belts and aside from it being him,
aside from you stealing Usyk's belt, you mean? Yeah, there's no aside to that. Yeah, tell you what, there is a side. You a side man. That's the only people. The only side of the belts AJ can ever come from. In fact, the only time I want to hear AJ mention the belt is when it's in reference to him being a side to that. You're a side man. You're Usyk's side man. Now you're Robin. You're Robin and Usyk's Batman. You ain't even in that. You ain't even in the main film like that. Yeah, you somewhere in the back holding the lights up. You ain't even make the cut. Yeah, you're not on the roster like that. Yeah, you ain't number one. You ain't number two. You hold the light up. Make sure Batman and Robin can get their shine. That's what you need to be focused on. Stop talking about belt. You ain't in it like that. This ain't for a belt like that. Corny ass dude.
I'm just ready to fight.
Oh, AJ. I hope I'm wrong, yeah? I hope he really is ready to fight. I've been asking for this. Maybe all this corny things he's been doing, robbing Usyk's belt and acting like hard and acting like he Don Corleone, yeah? Anthony Mafioshua, whatever, man. That was a bit of a dead one, I ain't gonna lie, but you get the point. Listen, I hope you do go in there and you do what you say, but unfortunately, we heard all these same bars. Oh man, I don't respect boxers. I respect Big Meech. I respect Larry Hoover. I respect ABCD Gangster. I respect John Gotti. I respect Pablo Escobar. I respect Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Yeah? I respect El Mayo Zambada Garcia. All these kind of bars, 100%. I respect Daniel Kinahan, the big mob boss, etc., etc. Yeah? You went in there with Usyk and there was no mob boss there. In fact, he was acting like a toddler. Oh, he robbed my belt. Oh, my belt. He robbed it. He didn't rob it. He punched you up for it. Took it from you. Snatched it from you in Tottenham as well the first time. He took your belts in Tottenham in your manor. Again, if you was a mafia boss or mafia, whatever you want to call it, you own territory, right? Tottenham was supposed to be your manor. Usyk came OT. Super OT. Not even in your state. He took your state. 100%. Yeah? AJ, you was a king with no land. Yeah? That's how he left you. Took your land from you and all your people them in servitude now because you couldn't put up. The YB coin in servitude to Betfair because you couldn't fight nothing. So forget about them bars from you. You ain't like that. And if people can change. Dubois showed that. People can change, ultimately. Because I was damn sure he was going to quit in that Hrgovic fight in them first few rounds. People can change. If anyone, Dubois is really the base case. It made me feel that way. People can change. I was sure Dubois wrote off. Is Ben Davison the guy to really give you that though? Don Charles gets a lot of respect, yeah? And he's shown. Dubois was an out-and-out quitter. That's just a fact. Is Ben Davison that guy? Ben Davison was the one talking down Billy Joe against Canelo, helping him quit. Billy Joe was the one trying to get Tyson Fury out the first fight with Wilder when he got knocked down. Freddie Roach was the one saying no fight. So, I'm sceptical. Although then again, Ben Davison did that thing with Lee Selby, no, not Lee, one of them ones, Lee something, one of the smaller cats, Lee Warrington, one of them, Lee Wood got smoked by some Mexican cat, and he come back and he had a good performance. So, yeah, again, the same way fighters can change like Dubois, trainers can change. I hope so, for his sake. Certainly, it's fair to say AJ has shown against mixed martial arts fighters and B-level Tyson Fury losers. That's people. Otto Wallin's claim to fame is losing to Tyson Fury, so forget about him. But as far as that goes, as far as beating Tyson Fury's victim and a mixed martial arts fighter, he has shown change. Yeah, even if we say Wallin and Ngannou are no good, AJ looked bad against Hellenius. He looked bad against Muffin Top. These are all similar opponents. Ngannou, Wallin, Hellenius, Martin Franklin, Martin Muffin Top. They're all the same caliber. AJ was looking whack and he's looked good. So we have to give Ben Davison and AJ credit for that. The truth is though, as I've been saying, the reason I haven't been ready to give AJ full credit is we haven't seen him bopped on the side of his dome. Yeah? That's when you see what's inside you. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty's all blessed when he's sitting on that wall. When he fall off though and his head get bopped and cracked, what Humpty Dumpty gonna say? Humpty Dumpty can't get back on the wall again. That's what AJ's history is. AJ the most proud egg on the wall. Humpty Dumpty. When he fall off though, boop, his head crack and he don't want to know no more. His spirit breaks. Yeah? He don't have the Zulu in him. That's what he doesn't have so far. I hope he does. I hope he shows it.
Both of you have said that as well. Both of you said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
But let's wait till the 21st.
Yeah, not in me in the middle, please.
If he wants to swing, go. Let's go now.
Sharp, relax.
Let's go. Frank Warren says, let's wait till 21st first. And Dubois says, we can go. If he wants to swing, we can now. I like that from Dubois. Dubois actually always had pretty good bars. In the Usyk fight, he was saying, I can't remember exactly what, he essentially saying that I'm going to take his belts from him. I'm going to relieve him of his belts. In the Joyce fight, he said, like, Joe Joyce's team said, hey Daniel, you haven't stepped up yet. You haven't had that mid-level fight yet. Or you haven't even had that mid-level fight yet. And Dan came back and said, this is the mid-level fight. That's a classic bar. Good bar. Solid bar. Same thing here. Yeah? No one's even talking about it like that. Daniel Dubois said, let's go. Frank Warren says, let's wait till September 21st. Dan Dubois comes in and says, F that date. We can go right now. I like that from Dubois. Yeah? Put it on this guy. And what Dubois showed now is, in the Joyce fight, in the Usyk fight, it was all talk. He's shown now in the Hrgovic fight, it wasn't all talk. Dubois has done what AJ has not. AJ has not shown he can get... Dubois was getting punched up unbelievably by Hrgovic in them first 3 rounds, or however many rounds, 3-4 rounds. I couldn't believe it. I was like, he's definitely finished. So he's shown he can literally come back from the worst right-hand assault I've probably ever seen in the first 3 rounds of a fight. Normally, fights are a bit like, ooh, and they for the first few rounds at least, until people get tired. Dubois was getting dinged. Yeah? Filip Hrgovic, he brought, what are them things called? Dingers? Is it dingers? It's a word, a funny word they use in the spinners, dingers, I'm not sure. There's a good word in that. What's that culture called? I've completely forgot. I'm losing my head here. What's that rap culture called? Got the dingers. Dingers, spinners. I'm not sure. Get the point. Listen. 100%. Hrgovic brought some gully thing to him, and he ate it and served up Filip Hrgovic. Put the quit in him, if I'm honest with you. Daniel Dubois beat the quit into Hrgovic. Anyway, so AJ responds at that point. Dubois said, let's go. No, Dubois said, we can go. In fact, let's replay it.
Me in the middle, please.
If he wants to swing, go. Let's go now.
Sharp, relax.
AJ pressed. Now AJ's quite calm here, he's like acting like that's what a boss would do. AJ's a pseudo boss. He knows how to pretend to be a boss. Calm down. He said the same thing against Dillian White. Relax yourself. I like the bars. There's no substance to it now. Yeah?
Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Chair across your face. Don't disrespect.
No, you...
Come on, AJ. You ain't like that. A lot of the goofy commenters. Oh, AJ's just gully. He's like, oh, he's the... No. You're just not that guy. You the guy who post up in front of the Cabal Queen reptile and get your medal. That's your lane. Stay in your lane. Your lane is... Yeah? You want a medal somewhere. You want some old looking ass inbred thing to give you a medal. That's your lane. Right? That's the lane you playing in. I'd tell that pagan, keep your medal. I don't want your moody medal. Yeah, reptile looking ass. That's what I'd tell the bitch. I'm going to be honest to you, man. Keep your medal 100%. So you're laying in that lane. Yeah? You are not El Padron. You are not fire to the infidels. Yeah? You aren't the La Resistance. That's what you're not. You are that 100%. You are the oppressor. Yeah, not in like a warlord way either. You're just that one. Yeah? A collaborator. That's probably the best way of putting it. AJ is a collaborator. That's the best way to put it. That's your position. In as far as war goes, you've got warlords, war leaders, generals. AJ, a collaborator. You see that one there? That's your lane. Because guess what? A collaborator, yeah, they pick the winning side. Oh, he winning. I'm back him. Oh, he losing. When you winning, you're all big and mighty. When you're losing, I need to find a way to get out of here. And keep some self-respect. Your focus is not on having an honourable death. Your focus is how to survive. That's what collaborators do. Collaborators just want to survive, to live another day as a sheep. Yeah? Someone said, some book somewhere said, it's better to live one day as a lion than a lifetime as a sheep or some sort of food for someone. AJ taking a lifetime of food. The Ruiz 2 showed that. AJ could have lived for a day as a lion and gone in there in round 5 when he got popped. He got popped round 4 when I think it was. Let's call it round 4. AJ got popped round 4, yeah. He said, listen, man. If it's my time to stand before the gates of Valhalla, that's what I will do. Yeah? and gone in there and squabbled with Ruiz, and who knows, he might have knocked Ruiz out. That's how it goes sometimes, or you might get knocked out. You didn't want to do that. In the rematch, you didn't want to do that. You damn sure, if there was ever evidence of a man living a lifetime as a sheep, that Ruiz 2 performance, running for your life, so forget about them. You ain't like that. You ain't bossed up. You ain't a warlord like that. You a collaborator. Stop acting like you a big boss. Piss me off.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect this f***ing chair across your face. Don't disrespect.
No, you can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Daniel, don't.
I like that lip from Dubois. There's a lip here, certain lippage. This one here must be. Look at the lippage from Dubois. Look at the face, yeah? That's when he don't, what do you say? You can't intimidate me, or is it? Yeah, here, even his face here.
Intimidate me. Intimidate me.
Genuine, I see that. You can't intimidate me. Yeah? Now, people can say, why be you hating on AJ? So you just seeing everything Dubois does. It's believable. Yeah? When Dubois was quitting against people, I said to you, I don't really believe it. I don't really believe it. Yeah? In fact, even before the Hrgovic fight, I said, listen, Dubois is talking a good game, but at the end of the day, if he gets popped in the mouth, he's probably going to find a way to jack. But I believe it now, because he showed me something.
Daniel, don't
Who do you
disrespect.
think you are?
Do you think you are? Again, Dillian White said this, or a similar kind of narrative, that AJ seems to think he's the same reason AJ is fighting for Dubois' belt. Dubois is the champion. AJ's the one with his name on the front of the card. AJ's the one in the lead position. It's never been done. I did a video yesterday, or at some point. AJ versus Martin. When AJ fought that bum Martin for the IBF, there was, what was it? For Martin's IBF belt in 2016, yeah? AJ was the second. It was Martin versus Joshua, despite that making no sense commercially. Now all of a sudden, it should be Dubois versus Joshua, and it's not. It's Joshua versus Dubois. What the blow is this? Yeah? You're a prima donna looking ass, AJ is.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Daniel, don't
Who do you
disrespect.
think you are?
Daniel, don't disrespect. You can't put this.
So AJ's the one. AJ's the one, yeah, who gets in his feelings, because he's the one. AJ gets out of his chair. AJ's the one saying about, I'll get a chair, which I don't understand. Dubois said we can go right now. Dubois didn't say, oh, we can, I'll get a tool. And this shows you the victim. Look at all them hood utes running around with tools and, what is it, chingers? Chingers, there's some word, dingers, chingers, spinners. It's a cool word, I ain't gonna lie to you. Dingers, spinners, chingers, one of them words, yeah? There's a whole bunch of utes running around with the chingers, spinners, dingers, whatever else they call it. And that's AJ. He that little ute inside with them skinny little legs. AJ may look all big and strong, but inside of him, he's about 5'6", 120 pounds soaking wet. And his dad wasn't at home. Yeah? That's the bottom line. So he need the tool. AJ need the chair to feel strong, feel big. Dubois said, me, you can go right now. AJ said, oh, I'm going to get a chair. Whoa, you victim. Oh, you soft inside. Big old dude. What would a big old dude need a chair for? Yeah? He need a chair to protect him. I don't even think if AJ picked the chair up, he wouldn't even swing it. He'd just put it, he'd try and wrap it around his temple to keep him safe. So the shot don't lick him on the side of his head. And he has to lose his mind. We know that people, AJ can't take a shot on the side of his butt. That's what you can't do. You fold. Anyway.
You can't put this. No, don't disrespect me on my life.
No, man, it's okay.
I want this little boy. Don't disrespect me, bro.
Good, no.
I want this little boy. Don't disrespect me, bruv, on my life. This is all just that hood kind of talk, right? I don't even mind. It's not my shtick. Whatever. If you're like that. But again, most of the hood utes, yeah, they give it the big one. And then they all go in jail. I feel like, listen, you ain't gangster like that. How are you gonna give someone in your community the chinger, the dinger, this, that, the other? But then when the federal agents turn up, you dragged out of your grandma's basement in your boxer shorts. Oh man, then you'll get to prison or the jail. Oh man, oh the police did this, and oh it's institutional abuse. You meant to be gangster, man. The police turn up and get them chingers going, right? Yeah? Get the chingers going. The same attitude you got for poking other dudes up. Get busy now. The federal government here to take your freedom away. Now it's time to go. 100%. You do nothing. You crying somewhere in court. Or do it, even if you're not crying in court. Some of them act hard in court, but ultimately, you're there in front of some old white man who's telling you, hey man, you fixing to be eating cornbread and some other porridge for the next 30 years. You didn't do nothing. That's what you didn't do. Yeah, because you respect Massa. That's what all these hood youths, yeah, you man respect Massa. You listen, when Massa talk, you listen. You sit there, listen. You take it down there into the jail. That's what you be doing. So forget about that. You man ain't like that. Yeah, you man ain't on your Nat Turner. That's what you're not. You ain't like that. You ain't against the system. You're just playing in the system. You think you're gangster. You're sidemen. That's the truth. You're sidemen. Corporate fodder that pump up G4S's prison subscriptions. That's what your role in this game is. So forget about you, man. If you ain't like that. That's what you're not. And AJ, that same kind of character. He been in the street to some extent, to a small extent when he was younger. And that, he's like still 14 years old in a 35-year-old 300 millionaires lifestyle. He hasn't ascended. Don't even hide in that, unfortunately for him. Bottom line, every time this attitude is tested, there's nothing behind it. It's not backed. Yeah, AJ's attitude here is like fiat currency. It's backed by nothing but fresh air and promises on the never never. Do you understand, people? When Ruiz went to check, when Ruiz bopped AJ on the side of his head, yeah, and went to check, hey, how much gold you got back in that moody fiat currency you pumping out there and making me believing? There was nothing there. Empty, mate. Gone. 100%. When Usyk popped him in his mouth 2 fights, nothing there, not backed. Good for nothing. Invented. The gangster Don Corleone / Al Pacino, Scarface / whatever else you want, Pablo Escobar, Pablo Ahmad Muhammad Ali Escobar. Pablo Ahmad Muhammad Ali Bruce Lee. Pablo Ahmad Ali Muhammad. Yeah? And you got in there all that. Come on, stop.
No.
Know who the this guy thinks he's talking to.
No.
It's good. Don't take disrespect lightly, Dan.
It's good.
Dan, don't take disrespect lightly, you know.
No, that bit here as well. I don't take disrespect lightly. And the lighting as well. The lighting's like a mafia movie. As AJ says it, it kind of cuts as he's like walking. Angle here, watch. You see this one here? AJ, at this point, AJ's saying, imagine this as being a mafia movie. Yeah? AJ's like, I don't take disrespect lightly. Look at the camera. It's like maybe it was scripted. It looks kind of, look at this. These are cinematic shots, right? That's a cinematic shot. I can't explain why I'm not a filmographer, or cinematographer, but it's that kind of, AJ's kind of walking by on the end of the lens. It's like, I don't take respect lightly, Dan. It's like an ominous kind of vibe to it. Maybe he won't take disrespect lightly. Again, I've got AJ winning this fight. Based on my head, my heart wants Dubois, but my head says that right hand is going to catch Dubois. Even if AJ can't knock Dubois out, it's going to keep dinging him. And I think AJ's a bit cuter than Hrgovic. He's more experienced. But ultimately, Hrgovic has got a pretty good experience. He was undefeated and had big heart, and Dubois worked him. So, I told you the other day, if I was to put money anywhere, it'd be Dubois. In fact, I might even throw a tenner on Dubois, but I don't want to doom him, kind of thing. I don't want to doom Dubois to my fate, so I don't want to get involved. But if I had to put money on it, it'd be Dubois. And to be honest, if I lose money on Dubois and he has a fight, I don't really care. So, I ain't back in Asia, that's for sure.
No, try to call me out.
Right, can we call that a cut?
Yeah, we will.
Good.
Don't sit on the table telling me we can go now and do all of this and that. Try to call me out.
Right, can we call that a...
Good. Don't take disrespect lightly, Dan.
It's good.
Dan, don't take disrespect lightly, you know. Don't sit on the table telling me we can go now and do all of this and that. Try to call me out.
Right, can we call that a cut?
Yeah, we will.
Good.
Try call me out. It's a fight, man. Again, it's that 14-year-old fake hood dude mentality. Yeah. Who cares if he calls you out? At the end of the day, you're going to fight September 21st anyway. So either do something, yeah, and kick off, or don't. Maybe it was scripted. Could be scripted. Maybe it was, they said, oh, let's make a kick off. Let's make it dramatic. Could be. But then again, AJ, the way he looks pretty serious to me. So let's hope it leads to a good fight. Let's hope AJ fights hard. Let's hope Dubois fights hard, and it ends up being a great event for boxing. At this point, though, I've been wrong before. Though I was wrong on Dubois versus Hrgović. I thought Dubois was gonna do nothing, and he changed it around. So it's possible. Whilst my base case is AJ will either win this fight easy or not at all. He'll win this fight because he's caught Dubois so many times and it's kind of inevitable. I don't believe he'll win, put it this way, AJ will not win this fight having come off the deck. He will not win this fight having been clopped here and his legs go a bit shaky. He will not come back from being down or being rocked. He didn't come back against Ruiz. He barely came back against Vlad, 50-year-old Vlad. And Dubois ain't going to be like Vlad. Dubois ain't going to let AJ just be eating and resting for a round or two. Dubois can be on him like he was on Hrgović. AJ ain't going to come back. He's either going to be winning from... That's what's happened in the Wallin fight, the Ngannou fight. AJ's been winning every second of every round. There's a chance, I'd say over half a chance. I'd say there's a 60% chance AJ goes in there and he's winning like Hrgović was round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and AJ punches harder. So there's a good chance, over half a chance, that AJ goes in there and wins every round until it's over. Definitively, kind of thing. But if he gets clocked, he ain't gonna win. If he feels anything he don't like, he out of there, is my base case. And he may prove himself to be different like Dubois did. Let's see. Let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell, 100%, no doubt about it. Stop it.